Alright everyone, welcome back to a brand new video of the Fire Red Let's Play. So, when we last left off, we obviously took on the second gym, and just scraped by. Now, we got a couple level 18s here, and we got a lot of battles coming up, so that's going to be something of importance. This is going to be one of those episodes that's kind of battle-y. There's just a lot of battles. So we got to go and visit Build today. So it does make it a little bit tricky. Actually, I don't need all of those, because I do need some room for Pokeballs as well, because we're going to build out the team today. I've got a couple of team members in mind, and then once we do those battles, hopefully we can be able to afford some of the status items. So yeah, let's get going. But before we do... Oh, no, we can't do that yet. Alright, cool. So, we got Nugget Bridge to do. I'm not 100% sure if I remember the trainers and which Pokemon they start off with. But, well, that's Bug, clearly. So, well, I'll just try and hope that I can kind of get it right, and we're gonna start, so we'll see ya at the end of the trainers. Alright, so that's those 5 trainers defeated, but there is a little bit more to do. There's that other trainer, and then there's a whole nother host of trainer battles that we have to do, so I think we'll probably extend this episode out a little bit with a few other things, including, well, not exactly what we're going to do next, but roughly what we're going to do next, which is get some new team members. So, if you know roughly the Pokemon around here, then you should kind of have an idea of what's going to go on. Anyway, congratulations, you beat our 5 contest trainers. Please earn yourself a fabulous prize. We got a nugget. Thank you. By the way, how would you like to join Team Rocket? We're a group of professional criminals specializing in Pokemon. Want to join? Are you sure? Come on, join us. No, I'm telling you to join. Okay, you need convincing. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Is it a Don Corleone? I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. You know, it's not an offer that I can't refuse, actually. It's an Ekans. I've got a water here. I'm actually quite thirsty. I did a little, well, I won't call it like a workout, but I did a bit of exercise, and, so, figure should get some water in me before carrying on. Alright, so, ooh, that's a big hit. Alright. Well, that's one Pokemon down. Let's get to the next one. Zubat. Oh, that's another. It's another Brock Pokemon. Oh, no, I hit Magnitude. Okay. I find I end up double clicking a lot in this game. It gets really annoying. Yeah, I think one of the things is there's quite a few ground-type Pokemon in this game, and they all kind of are staples. I mean, you got the Nidoking, and Diglett slash Dugtrio are in that kind of category. You are good. But they're in that category of like, well, they evolve in the game, and so people tend to go for those ones. And I completely understand why. But Geodude's actually a really good Pokemon. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this one out. But yeah, I completely understand why people don't get Geodude, because you can't fully evolve it without, well, in this case, a link cable for this game, and the first games as well, and you know, without trading in other games. So it's one of those really annoying Pokemon that you kind of want to use, but you kind of can't. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to find the Pokemons that we want to add to the team, and I will be back. And another one, and a level 10. Alright, let's see. Keep fingers crossed. And we got the Abra. Let's go. Alright, so, because it's the Psy Pokemon, I usually call it Psy. That's just me. But, yeah. Abra's a really good, well, not Abra. Abra's a really terrible Pokemon. But the really good Pokemon is its evolutions, another one that people don't often get because you need to trade around for it. So, anyway, let me try and find the next Pokemon that I want to catch. Alright, so this is the other one, and it's an Oddish. Now, I would go, usually I would go for Bellsprout. I'm more of a Bellsprout fan. But you can't get Bellsprout in Fire Red. And having a Grass Poison type is pretty useful, especially when you don't have a certain Pokemon that goes by the name of Bulbasaur or Ivysaur or Venusaur. So, yeah. Anyway, we got ourselves Oddish here, and it'll regardless of whether or not, I mean, again, Bellsprout supremacy, but Oddish is still pretty good, so no problems with getting an Oddish. It would just have been, it's technically my third choice for the Grass Poison type in this game, or in general, for the first, like, 2 generations. Anyway, we are gonna give this Oddish name, and I'm gonna call him or her Dandy, because dandelions, I believe, are actually a weed, and it's the weed Pokemon. So, little fun fact for you. Who says YouTube isn't educational? Actually, that's kind of an old one, because YouTube now is quite educational, but yeah, back in the day, back when I was growing up on YouTube, you know, that's what people say, oh, no, there's nothing educational and worthwhile on YouTube, it's all just a bunch of crap and whatever, and, you know, I was like, yeah, well, it kind of is, but it's good stuff, regardless. But yeah. Anyway, let us now continue on. So there's going to be a couple more battles coming along. So just brace for that. I'm going to try and get our Pokemon leveled up. I think I might try and level up Dandy a little bit, but it'll probably be Turtle coming in at the very least. Size, I'm going to do that off camera because it's going to take way too long, because we need to get it to like nearly evolving at level 14, basically, before, or is it 15? I'll have to double check, but I know that it's, you know, pretty much. Anyway, I'm rambling on. Let's get to battles. Alright, I think that's all the trainers. And as you can, well, maybe not right now, but as you can see from where we are here with this little trainer, you can do that and you don't have to use cut to get secret power here. There is one more dude, so I'll just see you in a second. Or maybe there's two. You know, I knew I said I wouldn't level up Sai off, or I'd wait until off camera, but we had all those battles and I thought it's a missed opportunity not to. So that's why, but it's Abra's completely useless until evolution, which means Abra's completely useless. Anyway, one more battle. Alright, that's pretty easy. We got Bill's house, and I think that's about it. No Pokemon items. Alright, so let's head on in. What's this? Hiya! I'm a Pokemon. Well, no, I'm not. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Hey, what's with that skeptical look? I'm not joshing you, pal. I screwed up an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon. So how about it? Help me out here? Alright, wait till I get inside the teleporter. When I do, go to the PC and run the cell separation system. Alright. Boot up the computer. Nope, and there he is. Nice little, let's do a little thumbnail picture. Yep. Alright, cool. Hey, yeah, thanks, bud. I owe you one. So, did you come to see my Pokemon collection? You didn't? That's a bummer. I've got to thank you. Oh, here, maybe this'll do. We got the SS ticket. Very, very cool. Cruise ship SSN is in Vermilion City. I hear there's a lot of trainers on board, too. They invited me to their party, but I can't stand fancy dues. So, why don't you go instead of me? Go on, have a good time. Alright, will do. Thank you, Bill. Very nice of you. And let's head on all the way back, because... Ooh, I wonder, does teleport work? Boom. Easy. And that's why teleporting is the only useful thing about having an Abra. But once we get Kadabra, it's gonna be like, okay, well, that is just ridiculously powerful. And we've got Geodude as well, which is gonna be pretty useful. So we're doing all right on the Pokemon front. We're starting to develop quite a good team here. And the policeman has stepped aside. People here were robbed. It's obvious that Team Rocket is behind the most heinous crime. Even our police force has trouble with the Rockets. It's a shame, but this guy gives you dig. Oh no, he doesn't. Team Rocket gives you dig. Anyway, hey, stay out. It's not your yard. Huh? Me? Well, I'm an innocent bystander. Don't you believe me? No, I don't. I don't believe you at all. But, so I was gonna get some levels here. I think probably Chirp's probably the best one to take out the Machop. And, oh boy, Cardichop. Pretty powerful move. But let's go for the Gust. And, oh, and I never did like a question. Sometimes I forget these questions, or if I've asked one, or if I've asked the same one. But we'll go on ahead. Maybe I won't do these after a certain amount of time. But what is your favorite Pokemon that evolves with an evolution, or by trade? With evolution with an evolution. What's your favorite like trade evolution Pokemon? I would say probably I like the Roggenrola line actually for me. Gen 5. But there's a lot of actually really cool ones. So let me know what your one would be. Now that's annoying. Drowsy. Drowsy is not one of my favorite Pokemon. Full stop. never liked Drowsies. Because they're just frustrating. All they do is disable and confuse and hypnosis. And yeah, they're just not fun. So, anyway, beat Team Rocket Grunt. Stop, I give up. I'll leave quietly. Very nice. Okay, I'll return the TM I stole. Got TM28. Better get moving. Bye. And then I think you talk to him. And he's just like, it's gone. Even though you can be like, oh yeah, I'll return it for you. He's just, oh no, it's all good. I'm never gonna get it back. And then I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I can never remember if there's like an item in here. But I know that there's the daycare. Now, I'll do this just for the people who've not played the game. The road's closed to a certain city there. So we're gonna have to go down the underground path. Which is just really long. And I get kind of why they did it. But at least for the first game, and then they kind of like realized how to better have routes, but oh well. Well, we got even more trainers, so I'll just kind of cut these guys out. Alright, that's one trainer down, and we'll do this dude, and then I might do those guys off camera if we can't get the evolution for Psy. There's a whole Butterfree, which is quite powerful, so hopefully I think with the evolution, or with the, evolution, level up, we get the evolution. There we go. Brain got into gear eventually. But this has actually been a really long recording for me, so it may not be so long as a video, but it's a long recording for me. What? Psy's evolving? Yep. Congratulations, your Psy evolved into Kadabra. And we learned Confusion. We finally have a move that we can use, so that's pretty good. And then I'll just move these two around. Butterfree poisoned up our Pokemon. Oh, these two are gonna be annoying. Alright, let me beat up these two. And defeat Camper Jeff. So we got both of them down. And that is that. And we have finally made it to Vermilion City. Now there's a couple things that we're gonna be doing here. So we're just gonna do those things in the next episode. But this has been a really long recording for me, and I'm gonna get some of our Pokemon leveled up before the next episode. It won't be much, but it'll basically just be getting Psy and Dandy, and maybe even Shocky, but at least Psy and Dandy up to level 20, just to keep things consistent so they're not under-leveled for us. Anyway, that's gonna be that, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care.